Hi, Zeus here. I had an amazing few hours where I beat global number one, global number two, global number three times, and global number four. And I wanted to show you how I did it. So, global number one right now is a Russian or Ukrainian player named Krivoruchka, and he's got a rear grappler base and 9 boosted ice. So the grappler is about 96,000 health. Now to take down this base, I'm using a couple boats of mechs, 3 boats of scorchers, 1 boat of bombardiers, and the rest laser rangers. And the goal here is to take down the grappler before any of my frontline troops are grabbed by the grappler. It's going to be pretty difficult because the amount of energy that it takes to take down the grappler is 3 barrages and 5 artillery or bombs. And meanwhile, I've got to worry about my frontline troops getting destroyed. So I've been taking out boom mines with critters and also using critters to distract the cannons and the boom cannons. And I even took out the grappler with one final group of critters. Meanwhile, I'm shocking the cannons and the boom cannons as I've got the ability to, or using critters to distract like I just did there. And I've got the mechs close into the HQ and the remaining defenses around there, so I'm feeling pretty good about this attack. If I can just take down that shock blaster and the boom cannon right behind it, this base is almost beaten. Now I'm throwing down one more group of critters to distract those 2 cannons in the back, and I'm just going to flare all my troops back to the HQ, because even though there's a ton of health and 2 shields here, I've got enough time. There's 2 minutes left. And the key issue that I've got right now is I really don't have any gold, and I just don't want to lose any more scorchers or mechs on the remaining defenses. And normally I would just go and clear out the shields. Without gold, it's not wise because I really can't afford to lose even 1 or 2 scorchers or mechs. So this base is beat, and global number one goes down. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to get 3 crystals, large crystals for my trouble. So the next base I'm going to go after is Up Alto. And Up Alto until today was global number one for quite a while. But the Ukrainian or Russian guy caught up with him today. And he also has a rear grappler base. This one's got 58,000, over 58,000 health. Again, it's going to take 3 barrages and 5 artillery. But the way he's got it positioned, I can land my troops, take out some defenses, collect some gunboat energy, and bark down his grappler. And hopefully I don't lose too many of my mechs and scorchers along the way while I'm trying to accumulate gunboat energy. And I can beat this base. So it's going pretty well so far. I just took down the grappler, but I'm starting to lose scorchers. So I threw down a shock on the right side of the floor, and I threw down a critter box behind the boom cannon on the left so I can distract it, but that didn't work out real well, and it's pounding that mech there. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to distract it again. I got another critter box there, but he takes down the mech. So my attack on the left side is pretty much collapsed, but I have pretty much taken out all of the defenses there except for that boom cannon. And if I can just get it distracted long enough to take it out, that's going to be extremely helpful. There's one MVP bombardier that's taking it out while I've got it distracted with those critters on the mortar behind it. So I did a flare to the right side of the HQ because there's nothing in range of my troops there, and again, I'm really low on gold. And the laser rangers just took down that boom cannon on the left, and my bombardiers took out the cannon on the right. So this is a free snipe now, and I'm just gonna sit on this because I've got almost 2 minutes to go, and I've got a lot of laser rangers, bombardiers, and these two shields are going to go down pretty fast. So look, they're down, and this base is beat. So global number 2, which was global number 1 for a couple months, is beaten, and I get 2 large crystals for my effort. So that's super cool. Unfortunately, because I don't have a lot of gold, even though the losses of troops on that attack was very moderate, I don't even have enough gold to resupply my troops to full strength. But now I'm going to go back and show you the attack I did on global number 3, which is Legend Nut. And again, I'm starting out with a Bart of the Grappler in the back of the base, and mechs and scorchers, laser rangers, and 1 boat of bombardiers. And I'm going to try the same attack. They've all got the same base, pretty much, with some variations. And you know, the variations are actually kind of important because, you know, some of them, I lost a scorcher back there, but I was quick to put down a smoke, and then I got enough gunboat energy to take down the grappler. So that threat is over, and losing scorchers on the left, but I have enough gunboat energy to respawn a scorcher there, and I threw down some critters to distract both the cannon and the boom cannon over there. And I threw down some more critters on the right to distract the boom cannon there. And hopefully my mechs can get in range of it before it's no longer distracted by those critters. And that worked out beautifully. Now I just got to worry about the boom cannon, and on the left it goes down, and the shock blaster behind the core, it goes down. And this is going really well. Legend Nut actually has, in my opinion, the hardest base to beat currently. Now I'm going to lose a bunch of scorchers on the left, and so I'm throwing down a whole bunch of critters to distract those cannons. Right now the Tribe Boost has extra damage for cannons, so I really don't want to be in harm's way there. So the critter boxes are going to help distract the cannons while I'm able to destroy them. So the shields are almost down, and the critters have almost taken out all those 3 cannons in the back. Now they're all down, and this base is beaten. So Legend Nut goes down.
1 hour later.
So incredibly enough, after having global number 1, global number 2, and global number 3 populate twice on my base, global number 4 is populated on my map. And global number 4 is That's Life. That's Life is also USA number 1 and has a very similar grappler rear base. And so I'm going to try to take out global number 4 in this same series, which is just extraordinary. I got to tell you, I've never had this many top bases come in just a few hours on my map. So That's Life has 9 boosted dice, like all the others. And I'm going to attack him the same way. I'm going to first land 2 mechs, and then the bombardiers, and then the 3 scorchers in an array, one against each one of the sniper towers on the landing area. And now I'm going to BART this grappler, but again, I don't have enough gunboat energy to hit it every single time, but there it goes, because I already beat enough defenses along the beach to get the 5 artillery. Now I threw down a shock on the right to protect my scorchers, but unfortunately, because I threw the shock on the right, not the left, my scorchers on the left got blown up by the cannon and the boom cannon there. So now I'm using critters to distract, and I did get the cannon down with just the laser rangers, but the rocket launcher on the left is pounding the remaining mech there, and the mech just went down. But one artillery takes down the boom cannon there and the rocket launcher. So the whole left side is collapsed, which is awesome. And the right side got taken out by Dr. Gavan, regenerated scorchers, and the 2 mechs that survived to get there. So the laser rangers are pounding the remaining defenses on the left side, while my scorchers are addressing the remaining defenses immediately behind the base. And this base is almost beaten already. And I'm only a minute and 45 seconds in. Now, again, I'm very low on gold, so rather than take an aggressive approach and clear out the shields, I'm just going to retreat. I threw down a smoke to make sure that that one scorcher didn't get blown up by the cannon. And I'm just going to snipe the core, free snipe, with all of my troops. And the shields go down 2 minutes and 15 seconds in, and this base is beaten, which is super awesome. And I just completed a cycle of beating global number 1, global number 2, global number 3 twice, and global number 4, which is really incredible. I gotta say, this is first time that anything like that has ever happened to me. Now, of course, I don't have enough gold to regenerate my troops, because I did take some heavy losses on that attack. But I'm gonna have to regenerate the troops anyway and spend some diamonds, because while I was doing that, who populates on my map, on my archipelago, but Legend Nut for the 3rd time in a few hours. So I gotta go take Legend Nut down again. But check this out. He's completely changed his base design to a rear corner base. I guess he got tired of having me beat him twice. And I'm excited, because I got to tell you, the rear right corner bases are just so easy to beat with the mechs and the laser rangers and the scorchers supporting them. So I think that, unlike the previous attacks where I took some heavy losses, this may be more in the line of a walk in the park here, which is exactly what I need right now to save gold. So I'm gonna BART out his grappler there, and once that grappler is down, there really isn't anything here that's a major threat to my troops as they sweep through his base, because the laser rangers do so much damage through multiple levels of defenses that the scorchers and the mechs really aren't damaged enough going all the way through the base. Now, I've run out of energy there to take down the grapplers, so I just threw a shock on it and threw some smoke down to protect my scorcher while my laser rangers get closer. And just grabbed a couple of scorchers, but now I'm releasing them from the smoke and they're going to take that grappler down, and the mechs are in range of the boom cannon there next to the grappler. So, you know, this is going very well. I've actually lost a few Scorchers, which is kind of surprising. Now I just lost my Kavan. But this base is pretty well beaten at this point. I'm going to throw down a couple of critters to distract. Threw down a shock on the microwaver to keep it from killing troops. And this base is toast. So, a little over 2 minutes, I took down Legend Nut for the third time in just a few hours. I'm pretty confident he is tired of seeing me on his log. And I got a large crystal for my effort too, so that's super cool. And look, I only lost 3 Scorchers. But even so, not enough for me to regenerate all my troops because I'm so low on gold. So, and here's the log where I talked about the first 2 attacks on Legend Nut. And with that, I'm number 61 in the world and number 4 in the United States. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel. And thanks as always to Hercules for help with the video editing.